With us today is dad, brother and girlfriend, significant other, niece, and mom.
In the U.S., the CDC reports about 4 million births per year. Only 1 to 2% of those births are done via in vitro fertilization, also known as IVF. According to Advanced Reproduction in the state of Illinois, IVF costs about $7,000 to $9,500 for just one cycle of IVF. Today, I am informing my COM 110 class and my family about the process of IVF, the candidates for IVF, and what factors influence success in IVF. IVF is a very critical and detailed process to achieve pregnancy. I will be giving you a brief, structured process of IVF. According to the Cleveland and Mayo Clinic, the beginning process starts with birth control and or estrogen. Depending on your healthcare provider, he may have you do both. This helps to stop the development of ovarian cysts and control menstrual cycles. This also allows the healthcare provider to control and maximize number of mature eggs. Next is ovarian stimulation. Through this, they will control and monitor the response to your medications through labs and ultrasounds. Then when eggs are ready for final maturation, the patient is given a trigger shot to prepare for egg retrieval. This is done 36 hours after the trigger shot. Egg retrieval is done with an ultrasound guiding a thin needle into the ovaries through the vagina with a suction at the end to suck in the eggs. Fertilization is done the same day. Sperm will be injected the same day after egg retrieval, and only 70% of those eggs will fertilize. Next is embryo development. Once those eggs are fertilized, they will be placed in an incubator and monitored for 5 to 6 days, very carefully. Only 50% of embryos will reach the blastocyst stage, which is suitable for transfer. Next is embryo transferring to the uterus. The embryo is transferred into the uterus 5 to 6 days after the blastocyst stage. It is done through a catheter through the vagina and through the cervix into the uterus and injected for the embryo. The embryos are injected to attach to the uterine wall. Now with this information you have, who qualifies? According to USC Fertility, candidates for IVF include a variety of different couples with different problems. For men, it is either low to no sperm count that may be due to a disease. For women, it is blocked fallopian tubes, endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, or other unexplained infertility issues and diagnoses. This is also an option for same-sex couples or women without a partner. Now that we know the process and the candidates who can try IVF, what affects success? According to the Society for Assisted Reproductive Technology, the older you are, the less likely you are to have successful IVF treatment. Once you reach over the age of 30, that drops. Weight is also an extreme factor, whether you're extremely high weight or an extremely low weight. Smoking, diet, and stress also affect IVF as well, along with financially. Financially, most insurances don't cover most of the procedures and medications in IVF, which can be costly for couples. The IVF success rate, according to Fertility Centers of Illinois, is around 36.5% for women under the age of 35 and drops to 26.4% for women ages 35 to 38. Today we have discussed the process of IVF, what makes you a candidate for IVF, and what influences the success rate. And now you can share that with others that are having difficulties with having a family.